I took care of my mom for like 10 years. It was like in the middle of the night, quiet in the house, and the song came to me. It's all about caregiving. Now I go to help you dress, change the bed you just slept in, wash the clothes you once wore. You are now my new familiar. I'll experiment on different surfaces. I started out with a little watercolor wash underneath. I like how it built up. The surface feels almost wet. It has different meaning. Some people see being baptized. Some people see part of the Juneteenth thing is going into the water. Millions of enslaved people drowned or were drowned. Some even walked into the water with chains on to die. Bible verse, if your left eye offend thee, pluck it out. She took it literally. I don't think she completely did it. I had to go by the neighborhood. She's so sweet. Put her hand on my head, gave me a little prayer. This whole scene, see it in your mind 1,000 times. You know what I mean? A preacher, think of my mom being back there. She was in the choir for so long, and then she became the secretary of the church. I spent a year messing with watercolor and decided I really didn't like it. I had to be really careful and wait. I'm more spontaneous, especially with the chalk and with oil paint. I'm moving it around. It's just not my medium. I really liked what happened here. I was working a lot faster here. When I see something that hits me, immediately take a photograph of it and then work from there and add other stuff to it. This was in that ice cream shop. They sell Sweetfield ham sandwiches. That's where we were. We were in Asheville and came out of a restaurant and she was out there singing. The cool thing about this is that a year later, the friend who bought this painting was in Asheville and the woman was out there singing. Showed it to her and she said she started crying. A friend of mine who, her locks go all the way down her back. That particular day she had a lot of it twisted up on top of her head and I started working on a drawing. It changed. It's not about the hair. I mean, it's pain there. Saw her in San Francisco on a pier. Rags that she has on, it was a quilt. Cephas and Wiggins, the duo, completely changed how I play music. When I met them, I was playing an electric blues band. I was playing bass. Went to a concert. Elizabeth Cotton played acoustic guitar, played upside down. Went to see her and they opened and it was like everything changed in my head musically. He's a friend of mine. He and his wife have one week in the summer where they have like a music gathering on their farm. People come from all around the United States to hang out that one week and play music. These are mean church people. They're called talking heads because they're just gossiping about everybody. I was at a friend's wake. I saw them separated from everybody, just watching and talking. I went and took a photo. I said, oh man, this is definitely mean church people material. So I added the fans and I added the red and yellows like the stained glass behind them. So you get the feeling that they're in church. Got really hung up, stuck, didn't know what I was gonna do. I said, okay, let me just draw some flowers. And it's like a freeing thing, you know? It was like I didn't have to think about it. It's been 40 years since I started drawing of flowers. The song is about children being molested, defending herself. That was her answer in the song. Mama said, don't you touch my raisins. I photographed her in Paris. She was a street musician. She was a singer. There are 3 other guys on the street with her that were performing. I thought, oh, well, maybe I'll take one of the guys that were out there and put it behind her. And Reese goes, you drawing your dad? I changed his features, switched from this really beautiful street singer. So that's when I added the dead flowers. That's my tribute to A.B. He was head of the art department at Norfolk State. That's where he started. Spent his last years at ODU. He graduated from Yale. You know the story about him getting first place at the Boardwalk show. Before they would not allow any blacks in the show. He got in and he won first place. He opened the doors for a lot of people.